Hey guys, this will be the third lesson for If I Had a Gryphon. I'm not going to reread the story because you can go back and view the other readings that I've posted on the Google Classroom. But what I want to do today is I want to use the story, look through the pictures again, and I'm going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast the hamster and a hippogriff. So what I did was I went through the story and picked one of the mythological creatures that I thought I would be able to compare and contrast with the hamster. So that's what we're going to do now. So think about a hamster, and remember the hamster begins the story because that is Sam's first pet. So if you look at the picture, and the book says, "Last week I got a hamster, my first and only pet. He mostly eats and sleeps and hides and gets his shavings wet." So if you've ever had a hamster before or seen one, you know that they're very furry. They do sleep a lot. They stay in a cage. They eat a lot, and sometimes you may even see them in like a hamster ball or something like that. Okay, so those are some things that I know about a hamster. So then as I flip through the story, I'm going to find a page that shows the hippogriff. And it first begins on this page. So it says, "On second thought, I'd like to give a hippogriff a try." So notice that the hippogriff is sort of like a bird slash horse-like creature. Has feathers. It looks like it even has some wings, a beak. Okay, and even like if you look at the legs here, they look like bird legs, and then back here it looks like horse legs. Okay, so then if we flip the page, you can see a little bit more of what the hippogriff looks like. This is where she takes him to the dog park. And it says, "A hippogriff needs lots to do, like run and jump and fetch. I take him to the dog park to give his wings a stretch." So we know he has wings, which means he can fly. So those are some things that we know about a hippogriff. And this is the last page of the hippogriff. He's attempting to play soccer. Not sure what would happen if he got a hold of that soccer ball. And then here you see the poor people and dogs hiding behind a tree. It says, "Though a hippogriff is tons of fun, the dogs might find him scary. And when it comes to playing ball, well, things could get quite hairy." So let's think about some similarities first. Okay, similarities means the same. So what are some things that we know about a hamster and a hippogriff that we could place here in this middle part of our Venn diagram? So if you want to pause the video and think for a second, you may do that. So one is, I know that they have fur. Okay, so it looks like on that the hippogriff did have feathers, but it also had some fur as well. Are there any other similarities that we can think of? I can definitely think of some differences here. So we may need to come back to some similarities as we're coming up with our differences. So a hamster is lazy. Okay, but then the hippogriff, I feel like, is pretty active. It wanted to play soccer, needed to go to the dog park to stretch its wings. Okay, so a difference would be that the hippogriff is very active. Okay, a hamster cannot fly. Although that would be kind of cool if they could. But a hippogriff can fly. Any other differences that you can think of between a hamster and a hippogriff? I feel like the hamster is very cute and cuddly. Not even sure if that's how you spell cuddly. That's what I'm going to put though. And the hippogriff can be kind of scary because remember at the dog park, the people that were there and the dogs were pretty scared of the hippogriff. Okay, so all I wanted to do today is to get on here and remind us of what a Venn diagram is. And remember, the part in the middle are the similarities, so what they have that is the same. And then on the other parts of our Venn diagram is how those two are different. Okay, so again, if I had a griffin, we compared and contrasted using a Venn diagram today. And remember, you can go back to the other readings to flip through and look and see the other mythological creatures. Because what I want you to do is to create a Venn diagram of your own, comparing the hamster to another mythological creature. Okay? So any of the other mythological creatures that are in the story, I want you to compare and contrast to the hamster. All right, thanks for joining me today.